From a robot-hating wrestler with a robotic arm to a janitor who hates rats but loves his robot rat helpers, Brawl Stars is filled with mechanical mysteries. Today we're diving deep into the lore of every robot brawler in the game. We'll uncover hidden secrets, weird connections, and some seriously creepy backstories that will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about these characters. First up, let's talk about Rico, who is just a quirky little mystery. He wasn't always a gumball machine. He used to be a pool bot named Ricochet with a cowboy vibe. Then he somehow got turned into the gumball shooting robot we know today. How did that happen? Probably gems, because that's the answer to everything weird in this park. The funniest part is that Rico is actively trying to copy the boss bot from Robo Rumble. His whole quirky vibe is made even better by his massive crush on Piper, which is totally mutual. Their weird little robot and bomb baker romance is one of my favorite things in the entire game. Now, let's talk about our favorite robot bartender, Brawler. In the investor video, he's this friendly dude named Bartleby. Then he accidentally pours a drink that melts a guy's hand off. Total accident for sure. That's the whole thing with him. 1 second he's your bestie, serving you drinks, and the next he flips a switch and goes into this super short-tempered, explosive rage mode, like we saw in Barley's Last Stand. It's like, what is going on in his wiring? Was he built to be a friendly bartender who just so happens to have a secret murder mode? Or did Star Park mess him up somehow? It's so fascinating. I gotta know what you guys think. Drop your theories on Barley's mood swings in the comments below. Okay, you guys need to brace yourselves, because 8-Bit's backstory is one of the absolute creepiest in the game. Canonically, he is patient number 8 in a mental asylum. Devs have literally called him a nutcase. Back in 2020, you could play a mini-game that took you inside his memory files, revealing all this disturbing stuff about his past trauma. When you beat it, it said you caused his destruction, but also his liberation, implying he was being controlled. Then, recent footage showed Dynamite putting gems on him, awakening his true form. And the controller is missing his Player 1 joystick because we are Player 1. We are controlling a traumatized asylum patient. How messed up is that? From the Junker trio, we have Nani, who is literally Jesse's nanny bot. Her whole purpose is to be a bodyguard for Jesse, even though Jesse hates having a babysitter. But after hearing about her hacking secret radio streams, maybe a nanny isn't a bad idea, lol. But here's where the WKBRL plot thickens. Nani also wears that same necklace that Pam and Jesse have, but on her wrist. And that symbol was on the WKBRL monitor. It can't be a coincidence. The whole family is connected to it. What do you guys think that necklace symbol means? Seriously, let me know in the comments, because I have so many theories swirling in my head right now. Let's talk about the Daredevil dad himself, Stu. He's the adopted father of Janet and Bonnie and is in a band with Poco and Buzz, which is a wild combo. Stu was originally a crash test robot for Star Park's ride. His whole life has been one long, painful stunt performance. And the messed up part is that people love watching him crash. His suffering is literally entertainment. He's just this single dad trying to raise 2 girls while his job is to get repeatedly destroyed for laughs. My man cannot catch a break. Honestly, smash that subscribe button if you think Stu deserves a vacation. The grumpiest janitor in the world is Ash. And honestly, can you blame him? His job is to keep the castle clean, which literally involves climbing inside trash cans. That also confirms he's a human inside that knight armor, which is just there to protect him from gross stuff like broken glass and rat bites. The weirdest thing is, he hates real rats but loves his little robot rat helpers. The coolest fact is, Ash is a caricature of a former designer, Paul, and his signature is on Ash's armor as a tribute. So sweet! Meg is the true MVP of the superhero trio. She's the brilliant mechanic, the girl in the chair who repairs all the vending machines, probably including Surge. She's not a kid either. She's in her early 20s. Meg wants to be a hero's sidekick, but Max won't let her. The lore here is a little messy, sometimes saying she's desperate to fight, other times saying she's happy behind the scenes. I think it shows character growth. She's embraced her role as the genius who makes the heroism possible. Without her and her mech, Rob, there would be no superhero trio. She's the real hero. If you agree, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more deep dives. RT isn't just split physically, he's split mentally. He has a split personality. His whole job is to monitor everyone at Star Park all the time. He's the surveillance state in robot form, but we learned he's in this constant internal battle. He's torn between his duty to spy on the Brawlers and his growing desire to actually help them. Though I'm not sure how spying on El Primo changing is helping anyone. Dude, stop being creepy. Will he break his programming and join the rebellion, or stay a loyal servant of the corporation? If you're invested in RT's story, smash that subscribe button. Just like RT, Larry and Lori have a split personality, but in a different way. They are the ultimate good cop, bad cop routine. Larry is the cheerful, friendly good cop who sells tickets and welcomes you to the park. He's the friendly face. But Lori is the bad cop, the enforcer who lays down the law and punishes anyone who steps out of line. Peak Star Park design right there. And one of the members of the Snowtail crew is Lou. He's a living shaved ice machine who works for the tyrant Mr. P. His whole job is to sell snow cones, but his description says he's never sold a single one. Which is hilarious, but it's contradicted in an animation where he literally hands one to Jesse. So what is the truth, Supercell? Has he sold one or not? To be fair, trying to sell ice on a frozen mountaintop is a business model that was doomed from the start. It's also hinted he has a rivalry with Amber, or more likely she's just banned from the hotel for, you know, obvious fiery reasons. Daryl is the pirate captain who, by the way, made himself captain. Iconic. He looks tough, but he's actually super lazy and sleepy all the time. There's a little patch on him that hints he's friends with Sandy, the sleep brawler, which is such a cool little connection, but he also has a dagger in his back from Crow, so there's some serious beef there. What did Crow do? And there's Tick, their robot pet whose personality is just head empty, only bombs. He just blows stuff up, and honestly, that's a valuable skill on this chaotic crew. Sprout might look like a cute, innocent little gardening robot, but it is so much more than that. Sprout is actually a piece of walking, sentient lab equipment. Its main job is to spread seeds, but it's also a mobile incubator for a mysterious glowing seed that seems to be its power source. What is that seed? Where did it come from? Is it something from Star Park or something alien? It's so mysterious. And obviously, its design was inspired by WALL-E and R2-D2, which gives it that same cute, non-verbal charm. If you love this little plant bot as much as I do, hit that subscribe button. And that brings us to the newest member of the Gold Arm gang, the cookie baking robot, Pearl. Why did they make her a robot? Maybe just to create that delicious drama with Sam and his robot-hating self. Or maybe it's a hint that Star Park is now manufacturing gang members. Her whole gimmick is that her oven gets hotter as she does damage, letting her shoot out piping hot burnt cookies. She is a walking, talking, weaponized oven in a gang with a guy who hates robots. This is the weirdest family dynamic ever. Comment drama if you think this is going to end badly for them. Let's get juicy with Surge. He's got that same outlet symbol on his face that 8-Bit has, which is why he's called a surge protector. Get it? He's probably a vending machine that came to life. In the Summer of Monsters animation, he's this giant city-stomping mech. But in-game, he's tiny. What's up with that? It's probably because his whole thing is upgrading. The more he juices up, the bigger and stronger he gets. So while lore-wise he's a kaiju, for gameplay he has to start small. Or maybe the animators just thought a giant killer vending machine looked cooler. And now for the nerd of the group, Carl. He's a geologist robot who hates Jackie just as much as she hates him. He's also obsessed with gems, but for, like, boring educational reasons. He's a total rock nerd. Interestingly, he wasn't in the CCTV stuff, but his description says he's fascinated by the gem's impact on people. This has led to theories that Dynamite exposed him to the gems off camera. If he was exposed, what would happen? Would his thirst for knowledge turn into, like, a power-hungry obsession? Carl seems pretty normal for a Star Park resident, but I feel like he's one bad rock pun away from a total meltdown. I'm calling it right now. That's it for the robot lore for now. What do you guys think? Drop your final theories below and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any updates on these crazy stories.